Hello everyone, welcome to Sana IE. It is Friday. You know, on this episode we bringing back French Fridays as well as what I learned this week, man. And I'm very appreciative and very grateful for the weather today. And it's going to be sunny and hot all weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend and I ain't doing nothing but barbecuing and being with the fam, you dig? But on top of that, man, just being very appreciative and grateful for just everybody around me. My friends, my family, the coworkers, just everybody in my life that's really been helping me and assisting me in every aspect of my life. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the show. This is Sana IE. I'm your host, EXO. And basically on what Sana IE, I just discuss different aspects of life, just trying to educate my listeners day by day and on every episode. Every episode is different. Right now, I just want to say my favorite episode right now at this point in time is the conversation that I have with my close friend Baz. And if you want to scroll back and take a look at that, it's just an episode about discussing mental health. And mental health is one of the biggest things to me. And especially during this time right now, I know people are being affected differently mentally. So just take a gander back if you're dealing with anything mentally. Take a look back at that episode. It's Conversation with Baz, and she discusses her whole journey through mental health. But once again, welcome to Sana IE. It's Friday. Bringing back the French Friday. I got the quotes of the day. I got just a quick facts about French, the French language. I got also what I learned this week. Every week I'm always learning something new. Every weekend I'm always learning. Every day I just feel like we all should learn something new about ourselves, about the world, about the people around us. So that's what I'm become very observant of everything and everyone, and just really just taking it in and taking notes. And this is where I reveal what I learned this week and how I think it can help us or help you. But as far as this show too, I've been trying to come up with a topic, but I've been watching a lot, and a lot of states are reopening. So I've been thinking, like, how will things operate and how will things go with the whole new reopening? So this is what I'm going to discuss on today's episode, how I think things will be with everything being reopened, our new normal, and how we all should be able to adjust to it, even though we already adjusted to this now. We already know mask already in. Wear your mask anywhere and everywhere you go. It's more about the safety, caring about the safety of others and the safety of yourself. But I'm going to give y'all a brief break, and we're going to get into it with the quotes of the day. And, man, it's Friday, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful day out here in California. Wherever you at, it's a beautiful day. Embrace where you are in life. Embrace the journey that you're on, and just embrace everything. Never get discouraged or deterred or get down about anything going on in life. Just remember, anything and everything will pass. Just stay focused and stay driven and stay confident in yourself. We're going to be right back. Quotes of the day for this fine Friday. My first quote is, "What is coming is better than what is gone." What is coming is better than what is gone. I feel like me personally, I like to dwell back in the past and look at what is gone, and wishing I can just get time back and just just really just taking the time back and look back and reflect back and just seeing how I can have done things differently, and with certain people, certain business opportunities, certain opportunities in general, just looking back as like, damn, I wish I could have done this differently, or if I had the chance to do it all again, I would do it differently, or anything of that nature. But sometimes you're supposed to fuck up. Sometimes you're supposed to make that mistake. Sometimes you're supposed to quit. Sometimes you're supposed to give up. And what is better is always, what is coming is always better than what is gone. Because what is gone is not meant to be in your life. So it was just meant to be there for a lesson, for you to go through, for you to grow through. So what is gone, take appreciation of what's gone. Appreciate where you are on this journey, or where you at in life, and look forward to the future. Be open to the future. Be open-minded to the future. Be grateful for what's coming, and be grateful for what's gone. Because what's gone taught you and molded to who you are today. So what is gone, let it be gone. Let it float away. But focus on what's coming, because what is coming is better than what is gone. My second quote of the day is, no matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you're still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying. So if you're making mistakes, constantly making mistakes, constantly fucking up, that's good. Mistakes and fuck-ups are a part of the journey. Mistakes and fuck-ups are a part of success, a part of being prosperous, being strong, growing. So if you're making a mistake, it's a part of growing, and just got to learn how to grow with it. Grow with your mistakes and grow with your progress. Of course, we see people that's way ahead of us in our journey that we think especially when you hold yourself to a high esteem and you're chasing one of your role models, or chasing somebody that you aspire to be like. So you think like, oh fuck, I'm fucking up, or I'm making too many mistakes, or I'm having slow progress, that you're defeating yourself in the process. But it's like, nah, embrace what you're going through and grow what you're going through, simply because we all make mistakes. We're all making slow progress on this journey, especially with everything that's going on now. It's slowed up our progress, and it's slowed up our journey to where we're headed. So maybe it's time to really, really analyze, take all the mistakes, take the progress that you're making, and really put it out on a map, put it out on a plot, or as well as even just write down your mistakes, all the mistakes that you did, and just write out all the solutions for the mistakes, or the solutions that came from the mistakes, versus just letting those mistakes or slow progress hold you back or get you discouraged. Because the journey is slow progress is better than no progress. Slow grind is better than no grind. So as long as you're making progress every day and making steps forward with your life, with your journey, with anything you're trying to do or trying to accomplish, then use the past or use what yesterday as a learning lesson or as a stepping stone to push you forward to today. Don't be discouraged or don't be defeated just because you feel like, oh, I made a mistake or I'm not making progress. Fuck it. Just keep going. Keep pushing forward. Trust the process of what you're going through. We'll be right back. Bonjour. Salut. Benevou. It's French Fridays. It's Friday. We bringing it back, man. French Fridays. Had to bring it back. Me personally, French is one of the languages I want to learn. I've learned throughout my life, and I just fell off. So I'm doing a refresher and getting back acclimated with learning French as well as learning Spanish. So those are the two languages I'm learning. In May. I'm gonna push with these. These are two languages I'm learning this summer that I want to learn this summer, that I want to be fluent in. So French, I'm gonna have French Fridays and Spanish Mondays. The reason why I chose French, take a little journey back. When I was in high school freshman year, every Spanish class was booked up, full. So my only choices was, I think, French and Mandarin. When am I going to speak Mandarin? But so I chose French, and I've always had that love for France, and so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll run with it. Freshman year in French was hilarious. Shout out to the people I met in French, as well as sophomore year. Crazy years, just learning that language. And like I said, I fell off, my mind changes, and our memory just of certain things just fade away. So I'm getting the refresher course back in French. A little bit about French, a couple of facts about French. French is the official language in 29 different countries. I would list 29, but I know y'all ain't trying to hear that. So if you want to know the 29, just look up the 29 countries that French is popular in or is official language in. French is estimated to have about 76 million native speakers and about 235 million daily fluent speakers, and another 77 to 110 million secondary speakers, which is basically their secondary language. About 300 million people worldwide are able to speak the language. We might as well add 300 million in one, because I'm next. But yeah, So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add on to this 300 million, and we all going to be fluent in French, man, because I feel like we all eventually going to end up in France or even going to Canada speaking French up there. So I just want us all to be fluent in the language. So I got a few words that I'm learning, as well as if you want to learn how I'm learning, I'm using a couple of apps. One of the apps I'm using is Duolingo, Duolingo, and Babbel. So if you want to download those two apps to learn any language necessarily, but those are the two apps I'm using and learning day by day. But the first word is, I guess, welcome. You can say welcome in two ways. You can say salut, or you can say benez-vous. So those are the two ways to say welcome, as well as the dog is le chien, and the horse is le cheval, and it's is c'est, the pizza, la pizza, the orange, la orange, the croissant, le croissant, and eating is mange, vous is you are, man is home, boy is garçon, cat is chat, a is un, and is girl is fille, I is je, m is suis, woman is femme. So I'm gonna say a certain sentence for y'all. Je suis un homme. I am a man. I was gonna say I like pizza, but I ain't got that far yet. But je suis un homme. So that is what you would call it. I am a man. So appreciate y'all tuning in. French Fridays. Like I said, I'm gonna go over it again. If you taking notes, welcome is salut or benez-vous. The dog is le chien. The horse is le cheval. It's is c'est, C-E-S-T. The pizza, la pizza. The orange, la orange, which is L apostrophe orange. The croissant is le croissant, is L-E croissant. Eating is mange, M-A-N-G-E-S. You are is vous, is V-O-U-S. Man is home, is H-O-M-M-E. Boy is garçon, G-A-R-C-O-N. Cat is chat. A is un, U-N. And is E-E-T. Girl is fille, F-I-L-L-E. Je, which is I, is J-E. M is suis, S-U-I-S. Woman is femme, which is F-E-M-M-E. And that is French Fridays. Next up is what I learned this week. We right back. What I learned this week, check on people. And that means reaching out to people and seeing how they're doing, especially if you haven't talked in some years, some odd years. Maybe you have a disdain for that person, or that person has a disdain for you. So what? Reach out, talk to that person, check on people, see how they're doing, especially during these times right now. Everybody's really isolated and in quarantine and really keeping to themselves with the whole safer at home order. Even things are opening up. But still check on people, see how they're doing. Check on those relationships you built before all this happened, to where you was like, oh, you was having a business opportunity with that person, but you just fell off since the whole quarantine happened. Check on people, see how they're doing. Check on people you haven't talked to in years, 5 to 10 years. You're like, damn, I wonder how Cheryl's doing or how Bob's doing. Check on Bob and Cheryl. They may need you right now. Just need that conversation. Just talk to them, talking to people, and you never know how that conversation might help you, or if they can help you in a way. So just check on people, see how they're doing. No matter what type of hatred, and pissed off or shit they did, that's the past. Let it go. It's a whole new day. Check on that person and see how they're doing. If you, let's say, oh, well, I checked on that person and they still ain't replied back, that's on them. You did your part by reaching out and checking on them. Still, check on people. That's what I learned this week. Just checking on people. I'm always keeping in constant contact with people, especially people that I've networked with before all this happened, and just my friends, my brothers, and just people from college and people from high school. Just always checking in and seeing how they're doing. Like I said, during this time, because right now it's a rough time, and we all trying to figure out how to stay sane during this time. Hold on. So yeah, always check on people, man, and that's just like real, no matter what. Especially people you see throughout your day. If you go into the grocery store, you listen to this right now, and you on your way to the bank or the post office or something like that, talk to people, see how they're doing, say hello, how are you doing, acknowledge people, acknowledge their existence in this world. People like to be acknowledged, and some people don't feel like they're acknowledged in this world. They just go day by day passing by and not think they exist, especially if you see the less fortunate or a homeless person. Speak to them, see how they're doing. If they need some spare change, give them 25 cents, 30 cents, or even if they need a conversation or something of that nature, speak to people and just check on them and see how they're doing. You'll feel it'll open up something within you, in that inner self, your inner worth, and just check on people and see how they're doing. That's the biggest thing I learned this week. Always check on somebody, no matter what you're doing. Don't act like you're too busy to check on people. We all have time to check on people. Like I said, throughout our days, we always see a lot of people. Have you ever stopped and just asked or said hello to that person, or see how that person is doing? You never know what that may lead to. So check on people. The other thing I learned is investing time versus wasting time. And just everything I'm doing, is this, am I investing time in this, or am I wasting time doing this? And that just goes hand in hand. So I've tried to consider myself more of an investing time, invest in myself, invest in my mind, and just really investing, more of an investing versus wasting. I got tired of wasting time, you feel me? It's like too much time has been wasted already, so I'm just looking forward to investing time and staying productive and staying focused on what I need to do and what I need to do with the podcast, with my music, with my photography. Just really staying and keeping productive and investing my time in my future versus wasting my time in the present. So like I was discussing in the last episode, 5 to 10 years from now, are you investing time right now, or are you wasting time right now? Think about it. And am I doing what I'm doing? Is what I'm doing today helping me and beneficial to my future, or is it detrimental? That's what it comes down to. Investing time versus wasting time. I highly consider you just take a look. Always analyze. Every day, analyze your days. Analyze how you are. Analyze how you interact with people. Analyze how you feel around people. And just really see, it's like, with this group of friends, they're more so, they waste time. But with this group of friends, they're investing time. They're looking towards the future. They're within the future. But these friends over here, they're not wasting time. They're just coasting through the present. But it's like, nah, if you want to aspire to be something greater, or want your life to be different, invest the time. Analyze your day, see what you want, visualize what you want, as well as take a look at what you're doing right now and see, is that helping you for your future, helping you to be where you want to be in 5 years from now, helping you where you want to be in 10 years from now? Are you reading the right books? Are you taking the right notes? Are you doing the right knowledge? Are you feeding yourself with the right food, the right energy, the right knowledge? Are you being around the right people? Are you doing what you need to do to progress, or are you just going day by day? There's going to be days where you're like, man, it's the same old shit. But hey, the same old shit is better than not doing nothing. So keep progressing and keep moving forward. Take that slow progress. Trust the slow progress. Embrace the slow progress to where you have to go. You're getting prepared for that beautiful destination, of where you want to be and who you want to become. So focus on investing time versus wasting time. Because wasting time, yeah, you can waste time every now and then, but continuously wasting time day by day, letting days go by, and you looking like, damn, I wish I could have did this today, or I should have did this today, or I wanted to do this today. Nah, do that. Don't think about it too much. Apply an action. Invest that time, invest your efforts into what you want to do. And those are the two things I learned this week, man. I learned a whole lot, but those are the main things. Check on people, and am I investing time or am I wasting time doing this? The biggest thing that I wanted to talk about on this episode, we're going to switch over to, is most majority of the states are reopening or planning on reopening. And me personally, I've been just trying to but talking to certain people about how some things will operate. I was talking to somebody within the flights, within the airplane industry, and I believe they was talking about removing the middle seats from the planes, as well as airports too. I know they're going to have the thorough checks throughout the airports and everything. And I know still, I was talking to my coworker. He was saying, like, yeah, majority of people are going to be afraid to fly, afraid to be at airports and airplanes because the whole congestion, how they get closed in and everybody just but you know how it was before all this, how airports used to be jam-packed, people was elbow to elbow with each other. How's all that's going to change? Not a lot of people won't fly anymore. Maybe a lot of people will fly. I know I'm going to fly. I can't wait to fly. I'm going to take a month vacation, going somewhere. You ain't going to hear from me until I get back. But I'm going to have an episode on everything I did. But that's just a side note. But wondering how everything's going to work. Like I said, I think they was talking about removing the middle seats out the plane, which is like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. But I know they ain't going to like the money they're going to be losing from that. So... And then I was watching the news earlier, and they was discussing like the whole public transportations, trains and buses, subways. How are people going to operate through that, especially in the East Coast where everybody is so dependent on public transportation? I know trains, the subway system, I know they doing they stuff right now where they cleaning every few hours, but it's like everybody's dependent on the subway system. I think most jobs, especially if they got if they're able to work from home, I think they should highly consider keeping that in effect so it can at least limit how much people hop on public transportation. That's just my personal opinion. As well as restaurants. I know restaurants going to be jam-packed. As soon as they're like, oh, we open, packed, and it's going to be limited space because of the social distancing, people wearing masks. So I just think when everything opens up, I think everybody's just gonna freaking try to but trying to like run to all these places, run to their favorite restaurants, run to their favorite destination to try to get there. My biggest question is, how are they gonna do Disneyland? The happiest place on earth. How are they gonna social distance Disneyland? That's a big question. If you know, or you got an idea like, oh, they should do this, let me know so I can like discuss it on my next episode, on Monday's episode, about how they're going to do the amusement parks and theme parks, but especially Disneyland, because you know Disneyland is one of the biggest parks out there. So I'm wondering how y'all going to really do Disneyland and get that regulated. So that's just one of my questions. As well as I think masks will always be required, will be like a main requirement just from here on out. Like, you got to have a mask. So if you got a mask, or you design a mask, or you just in the mask industry, that's funny. But let me know, reach out to me. I want to promote you and your product and your brand so we can get it out there and let people know about it, or anything that you're doing. I want to promote your product and your brand. So hit me up and we'll promote it on the show, have a little sponsor segment and get all the sponsors out there. Our promotion segment, not a sponsor segment, a promo segment where we promote the brands and your brand and what you're doing. So reach out to me and we'll get it all lined up and we'll get it moving and cracking. But like I said, masks will always be required. Subways and buses, I'm still like, how's that gonna work? If you have an idea or you having a clue or you've heard, reach out to me and let me know so we can discuss that on the next show as well. Of what are they gonna do about subways and buses? Basically, public transportation. A lot of people are dependent on public transportation and getting around. My other big question is the malls. I know ATL opened up and I know Lenox Square opened up, but how they gonna do malls? How they gonna regulate the malls? That's like a big question, because I know everybody want to still shop, everybody want to do online shopping, but I think if you want to go physically shopping to a mall, only go if it's a necessity. Like, oh, I really need a coat because it's about to be storming the next 3 days. Don't be going just to shop. That's what I think they got to cut it down to. But I'm gonna give y'all a brief break, man, and I'm gonna do a recap of the show, as well as finish up the topic that I'm discussing right now, how things will be when everything opens up. That's just my personal opinion on how I think things will be when everything opens up, or as things are slowly opening up. But I still want to hear back from y'all, my family, on this, how y'all think things will be when everything opens up, as well as just writing your feedback or just giving a shout out or anything of that nature, or leaving a review. If you're listening to this right now on Apple Podcasts and you want to review the show, leave a review for me. I greatly appreciate it, and let me know what you think of the shows that you listen to, as well as just this show and personally, as well as leaving back how you think things will be when everything opens up. Like I said, airports not as crowded, restaurants crowded, malls be crowded, trying to get that regulated. Mask would be a main requirement. Subways and buses and trains, I'm still figuring out how they're going to have that happen. But because a lot of people, like I said, are dependent on the public transportation system. So it's like, how can we utilize this, or how can we make this, let me see what's the word I'm trying to come up with. How can we make this beneficial for everybody that's dependent on public transportation? Because I know we had to keep the social distance, 6 feet, wear the mask, wear the gloves, hand sanitizers, but it's still like, how's it gonna work? So we're all adjusting to the new normal, and the old normal, the old ways, that's gone. That's long gone. This is the new. Adjust to the new. If you still like, oh, I want the old days back. No, the old days is gone, baby. The old days is gone for the birds, gone with the wind. New days, masks everywhere. Masks anytime you're outside, that's going to be like a major requirement. I say for the next, I'm just thinking maybe the next 2 years where you got to wear a mask in places just until they get this all situated and they have a handle on it. As well as restaurants, I ain't gonna be at a restaurant. I'm gonna still be doing curbside, picking up, ordering like that, because I still need my space. I don't need to be closed in or standing in long lines and none of that. Clocking my food, curbside pickup like that, in and out, done. Or even cooking at home. As far as airports and planes, oh yeah, I'm gonna be traveling. That's the one thing I am doing, and I can't wait, because I'm trying to get to different locations. I ain't gonna say where, because I know everywhere is like, majority is shut down. We'll slowly open them up, but I do want to take a trip, and like I said, I'm gonna be gone for a month somewhere, traveling, probably South America. But yeah, so appreciate y'all tuning in, man, on this fine Friday. We discussed how things will be when everything opens up. I really want to hear y'all feedback and how y'all think things should be, and how things will be. And just your whole view on how you've been handling this whole COVID-19, that pandemic, and how you've been just quarantined and keeping safe and keeping with your family. I want to hear about all that. So let me know. At me on any social media platform at Sanai Podcast, as well as follow up. If you're listening right now, go ahead and tap that follow button. It ain't gonna hurt you. As well as if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, go ahead and subscribe, or even on Spotify, Google Podcasts. Subscribe, like the show, follow the show, review the show, and just let me know what you think about the show and what you think about today's topics, as well as how will things be when everything opens up. The quotes of the week, the quotes of the day, my bad. The French segment, French Friday, and what I learned this week. Check on people and investing time and wasting time. Are you investing time right now? Or are you wasting time? But I'm going to rewind to the beginning of the show, which was the quotes of the day. First quote was, "What is coming is better than what is gone." Embrace the future, love the future, be excited for the future, be excited for what's coming, and be grateful for what came. The second quote is, "No matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you're still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying." So you're making progress, you're making mistakes. I'm still with you. I'm here for you. If you're like, oh, I need your help with something, reach out to me. I will want to help you achieve your goals, achieve your dreams, achieve anything you want to do. Even if we don't know each other, still reach out. I feel like we still know each other because you tune into the show and you listen to me right now. So at the end of the day, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. But like I said, the quote is, no matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you're still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying. So at least you're trying, you're making progress versus not making any progress versus being stagnant. So be appreciative of how you're going on your journey. You're making mistakes, fuck it. I make mistakes. Every show I make a mistake, but hey, I still keep pushing and keep going, because it's not, your current situation isn't your final destination. So think that where I'm at right now isn't where I plan to be, isn't where I want to be. But I'm here right now, and I'm embracing it, and I'm learning how to deal with this right now. So when I get to where I want to be, I'll look back on this like, damn, that time I was being tested turned into a testimony. But as well as I discussed the French Fridays, we back with it. French Friday, bonjour, hello, good morning, how you doing? Salut, benez-vous is welcome. Le chien is the dog. La cheval is the horse. C'est is it's, la pizza, the pizza, la orange, the orange, le croissant, the croissant, mange, eating, vous, you are, home, man, croissant, boy, chat, cat, un, a, et, and, fille, girl, je, I, suis, am, and femme, woman. Remember, French is the official language in 29 different countries. So if you plan on taking a vacation to one of the 29 countries, I'm glad I'm here to help. I'm like your foreign tutor. I'm just playing, but I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Sanae, we be back on Monday. Hope y'all had a great weekend and just enjoyed the show. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Like the show, subscribe to the show, as well as I want to hear the feedback on the topics I discussed this week, so I can discuss it on Monday's show or even next Friday's show. Hope you have a great, glorious weekend, and whatever happens this weekend, good or bad, when Monday comes, it's a whole new week. So let it go and just be grateful and be focused on what you're trying to do, man. We'll be back. Sana IEXO over and out.